Today I will be rating some of your roller coasters. There are some amazing roller coasters in this video, so let's just get straight into this. So let's start with the first one, and it is a Formula Rossa rematch. Now, I'm not really sure what that means, but this one is again from Gooodbyeee. And I have to say something. After the last video, a lot of you guys submitted roller coasters. I think there's more than 30 roller coasters now in my Discord, so thank you so much for that. And oh my god, this is massive. This barely fits on my plot. I'm not really sure what this black tunnel is, but I guess we're going to find out. Since let's have a look at the POV. Oh, these are some very small and cute trains. Alright, here we go. We're going to go into the black mist. Is this just going to be like a fully black lounge and we're not going to see anything that's going to happen? That's strange. I think are we going? It's very difficult to see. I think we're standing still. I think we're going to be launched any second now. Any second now. Oh, I think I saw a flash. Yes, there we go. Oh my god, this roller coaster goes quick. This is definitely the fastest roller coaster we have seen in this series so far. Oh my god. What is this? And I think that's the end. Oh, we have some brakes. Even though it's extremely quick and fast over, that is still really smooth. I love those like 2 fast turns at the end, but oh my god, I can see how fast does this coaster go? In the operation it says 200 kilometers per hour. Oh my god, that is insane. Alright, well that was a very fast first roller coaster. I'm going to give this, it's not too much, so I'm going to give this a 3.5 star rating. Alright, on to the next roller coaster. The next roller coaster is from Diamond OE Games 5. I have something with names, guys. I don't know. But he's saying it's an intimate new gen coaster. Now, of course, a few weeks ago, we got the new update with the new tracks. And there's still some coasters that we can do with the new tracks. And oh my god. This is a massive coaster. Alright, well, let's place it in. I am indeed seeing a lot of the new track types and stuff. And this is crazy. Alright, well, we'll have to wait for all the supports to load in, and then we'll have a ride. So, here we go. And like the last video, if you haven't seen that, there are a lot of pre-launches before we're actually going to go to the big launch. So, it seems like we're going to do that here too. We have a first launch and then actually a second launch. We're going to go all the way up, and so far this is actually really smooth. And it's also using the new track. Oh my god, what is this track doing? That's actually a lot of fun. Alright, we have a nice sidewind there. That's very nice. Then we have whatever that's called. Okay, we actually are doing a lot after the first launch, but I think we are now going to go into the big launch of this roller coaster. Go to the highest point all the way into this massive top hat. And then once we're at the top, we of course have to go down. And we have this fast turn to the left and into a very nice stall. You are probably hanging out of your seat right there. And if you look closely, you can constantly see the track changing under the track, which is a lot of fun. And so far, I have to say, there's nothing bad about this roller coaster. It's actually really smooth, as you can tell. And there's just a lot of different inversions. It's very playful, I would say, the layout. It just goes very much to left, right. It's just a lot of fun to actually like watch this. And this is actually all really nice. That's a little rough, but I wouldn't say that really takes away anything. It is, to be fair, a very long coaster into the brakes. And even like this little turn between the brake runs is out-of-banked. Now that is a lot of fun. I think this coaster only deserves 1 rating, and that is a 5-star rating. This is an amazing roller coaster, extremely smooth, very creative layout, and just a lot of fun. All the left, right turns, and with the new track, it looks amazing. Thank you so much for submitting. Alright, well, let's head off to the next roller coaster. And the next roller coaster is made by Dilly39, and he's saying, this was one of the first roller coasters I've built in this game, and it's probably my favorite. Alright, well, it's a wooden roller coaster. So let's have a look at what he built for his first roller coaster. I'm very curious. Alright, here it is. It seems to be made without any game passes, or actually a combination of basic editor and advanced editor. I think I have to place a station here and just remove some of the ground. Alright, there we go. Now we will. I'm already seeing some of these turns which look interesting, but we have to keep in mind this is a first roller coaster for someone. So let's get in this roller coaster and we're going to go up this quite steep lift though, I would say, that actually goes into a turn. That's not something you see often, I would say, on roller coasters. But here we are at the top, and then we're just going to go slowly down. All right, this turn is pretty good. That turn is a little weird, I would say. We're going a little bit outwards. This isn't too bad. There's definitely some good parts about this roller coaster. Then there's also definitely some worst parts of this roller coaster, I would say. Then we just do this turn all the way up here. And I guess we're going to go another big drop. Yes, here we go. Oh my god, this airtime is going to be insane. Woo! I don't think you will be in your seat anymore. I know this is a first roller coaster, but I have to rate fairly on what the roller coaster is itself. So even though this is the first roller coaster, for your first roller coaster, definitely really good, I can say that. But in terms of just the ratings I can do, I'm going to give this a 1-star rating. Alright, let's go to the next roller coaster, which is from Santendo. He's saying it's just a corkscrew, it's not finding it. Sadly, your ID doesn't load, so I'm going to go to the next one, which is from A Pool, and he's saying it's a mine train coaster. Here's my new mine train ride, feel free to check it out. Alright, well, we are. And is this one also not loading? Sadly, this one also doesn't load. I am unlucky. Make sure it's public, guys. Well, then after all of those coasters, I think there's only one coaster we can look. It's the phase turbine, of course, guys, which is made by Lost. He's saying also needs water in order to place. What do you mean with that? This also doesn't load. What? Well, then we're going to look at the roller coaster from Yeppie. Let's see if the fourth coaster I try does work. No results. You're not going to. This coaster also doesn't load. What? Guys, this is actually crazy. 4 coasters in a row don't work. All right. Well, then we're going to look at the roller coaster from Nobility. This is a wooden coaster, and it finally loads after 5 coasters. It finally works. Oh my god, I've not had that before. And oh my god, this is a big ass roller coaster. Let's place it there, and it actually has like some of these protective walls, which I think are mainly for like sound. I don't think all of them are in, but this actually looks a lot of fun and pretty decent layout. So let's go up the station, which I think I actually took the exit. Test the roller coaster. Oh, the train spawns here. All right, and let's have a look at this POV. Oh my god, what is this start? What is this? Okay, I don't think I've ever seen a roller coaster do that at the start. Okay, we are at the top, and the chain lift seems to be going a little bit longer in the turn. I'm not really sure what happened there, but here we go. We're going to go down the first drop, which... Ooh, okay, that was something, I would say. Okay, we have this airtime hill. This then is actually pretty decent, I would say. This is definitely not terrible. Some turns are definitely a little bit overbanked, or it's a bit weird, but to be fair, it's a wooden coaster, so it's never going to be extremely smooth. But ooh, those turns are a little strange, I would say. But I do like that he added like the decoration thingies around that. Okay, we have a nice airtime hill that was a little aggressive, but I guess it works. And now we're going to go all the way up, and we have some airtime hills, and oh my god, that drop is insane. Oh my god, if you're in the back of that roller coaster train, I think you've been sent to Mars. All right, some of these turns are very sharp. Oh, we go a little bit for the ground. Ooh, here we go. This coaster, by the way, just keeps on going for very long. Actually, this part then is again pretty good. Like this last part is actually pretty decent. And then I think we're going the last turn into the brakes, which are very wonky. I'm not really sure what to think of this roller coaster. If I compare it to the last one, I would say this one is slightly better. It does have some good parts, which I actually enjoyed. It also has a lot of very weird parts, especially this airtime hill right here. Oh my god, if you do this in the back, I don't know where you end up. So I'm going to give this coaster a 1.5-star rating. Slightly better than the last one, but still quite bumpy and rough. Alright, well, let's head off to the last coaster of this video. And the last coaster is made by Santendo. I hope this coaster actually works from him. And he says it's a steeplechase, and this one actually works. And wait, this isn't a roller coaster. Guys, you have one job. Well, this isn't the last roller coaster, and this is a roller coaster. The next one is from Defaulty, or well, the last one is from Defaulty. He says it's a Vekoma Super Boomerang. It's a recreation of the Flash. I think this is a real life roller coaster that got built somewhere in America. But this is a boomerang, and this actually looks surprisingly good. So let's put it on testing and just have a look what it does. So we're going to start launching forward. The supports aren't in the middle. I'm not sure. I guess that's just how it is also in real life. I actually can't remember seeing a POV of this. Or if I did, it's a long time ago. But we launch all the way up. Probably quite high, but because we're in the front of the train, of course, we don't go up that high. And we get boosted all the way through. We stay upside down actually very long. We have a small boost here to make the rest of the layout, which is a double up. And of course, when we're going to go backwards, it's going to be a double down, but backwards. We are barely making that actually. We have a barrel, I guess. And then we go all the way up, which is pretty nice actually. Alright, and well then of course we do the layout backwards. This inversion looks a little weird, I would say. It's not the worst, but here we go. Oh my god, are we making that? Okay, we just did. Then we have, well, as I said, the double down backwards and into the final inversion, which we are hanging out of our seats if we're in there. Into the station, which, oh, we go through actually. Oh, and we go up, and I guess now we're going to brake. Alright, that is a pretty decent roller coaster. There's not much going on. I feel like it's going a little bit slow on some points, and some of the inversions are a little weird shaped. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's just the angle I'm looking at it, but I don't know. But I am going to give this I think a 3.5 star rating is, yeah, very fair. Alright, and that's it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. If you want to submit your roller coaster, you can do with the link in the description. And then, well, go to my Discord, submit your coaster. Make sure the ID works and don't upload other things than roller coasters. Alright guys, I want to thank you so much. And I will say, as always, goodbye.